Hello everybody, good morning, welcome in. Thanks for viewing the channel. As always, I am the Sports Judge. If you are new to the channel and if you like sports, then you're in the right place. Hit the subscribe button for me and come back for more content. There's nothing about the New York Jets that makes you jump for joy. There's nothing at all spectacular about this team. There's nothing exciting about this team. All hype, no substance. It must be nice to be in New York, in a big market, a media-driven city where everybody talks about you, win or lose. And right now, everybody is talking endlessly bad about you because you showed, once again, that you can't be taken seriously. It's time to recalibrate the Jets. It is time to really recalibrate the Jets. They've played 4 games. They've been really good in one of them, looked bad in the other 3. The truth is coming out. Robert Saleh is not a great coach. Hello? The most clueless man on the sideline besides offensive coordinator Nathaniel Hackett. We saw in one game how good they can be with Aaron Rodgers suddenly looking like his old self. What we saw was when Aaron Rodgers is looking like the MVP quarterback everybody had hoped for, they have a good shot at winning football games. Yeah, okay, but try doing that consistently. Can you do that on a consistent basis? And the Jets have shown me so far that they can't. This team can't be trusted. This is a better team than what they've shown early in the season with the right coaching. We have a genuine quarterback who won a Super Bowl and can still play that position at a high level. But none of that matters because we have no leader to drive the bus. And the front office is really not going to do much of anything to fix it. I mean, it's the same thing year in and year out with these Jets. The major issue with the New York Jets, and I've said it time and time again, is coaching. There's a ton of blame to go around. It should be none of this, don't blame this person, don't blame that person. The answer is if you have 2 men arguing, if there's 2 people arguing and blaming both, if you're arguing with somebody about who is more at fault, you guys are both to blame, okay? I'm looking at the front office, GM Joe Douglas. Don't try to play victim in all of this, like you have nothing to do with this team's futility. You can't be the victim in a situation you helped create. There needs to be a serious conversation about Saleh's future in New York moving forward. Same problems with, his entire tenure. Just a terrible display of football at MetLife on Sunday. It was once again horrendous. Bad coaching, the usual when it comes to the Jets. This was easily one of the worst losses of the Robert Saleh era. Undisciplined, unprepared, outcoached, outplayed by an inferior opponent at home. So I'm wondering, I'm confused. If that wasn't enough for him to get canned, then what is it going to take for the New York Jets to finally say, that's enough? If a coach or team deserves criticism, I will rip the living daylights out of them, as you know. You guys know that about me. Saleh has warranted criticism. He brought it on himself. If you don't win or do right by your team and don't have them mentally and physically prepared, ready on game day, fans are going to be unhappy, especially in New York. I think your responsibility as a coach in a major city like New York is to have your team prepared so they can put their best effort forward to win, which is why folks are coming at Robert Saleh. They want him gone for good. And Saleh's tenure has been embarrassing. So much promise at the beginning with a solid roster, yet year after year, undisciplined penalties, pathetic tackling, no adjustments in games, consistently committed to failing game plans and missing the playoffs. Disappointment through and through. I know Aaron Rodgers has been slamming his head into a damn wall listening to Saleh come up with these lame excuses all the time for why guys can't do their job the way they're supposed to. And when you have a coach who refuses to hold players accountable, you're going to have more embarrassing moments like that on Sunday. No excuse for this. No excuse whatsoever. You have the personnel to be a contender. Play like it. Rodgers was asked about Saleh suggesting the Jets might need to reevaluate their pre-snap cadence approach. What? And that tells me that their relationship is not on good terms, that it's a bit rocky. The relationship between Robert Saleh and Aaron Rodgers, to me, is one of the fakest relationships to ever grace a football field. It's hard to keep a positive spin on this relationship. And I can tell you, they're not the best of friends. I can tell. Just from the body language and just from the looks of things. This is the type of relationship that leads to all sorts of problems. I think it already has. I'm sorry. I've said it early in the season. I don't believe the Jets are a playoff team. They're not getting to the playoffs. I think this team is going to be a major disappointment. I think we put so much hype on this team that we have these heavy expectations for them, and they're not going to live up to them. They're not going to live up to them. I think the New York Jets is done, and I think Robert Saleh should be fired by the end of the season. Hell, not even by the end of the season. He should be fired mid-season. Get rid of him now, before this season gets any worse. Thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate your support. Thanks for taking the time out of your morning to check out the content. Really appreciate it. Hey, if you guys like it, if you guys want more of this stuff, do me a huge favor, hit the subscribe button. I'm at one of my favorite spots right now, sitting out here on the patio. I'm at my favorite coffee shop, one of my favorite spots here in my hometown. Stirred Up Coffee. See all the tables behind me, the benches and stuff. Just sitting here chilling, about to go inside and get some drinks for everyone, for the family, and take it back to the house. But I just wanted to take a moment to talk about the Jets a little bit. But again, thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Talk to you guys soon.